You'd already beat her up. You said you lumped her up. You already basically raped her. So you think that this 16-year-old girl who's taunting you...
He liked torture.
Yeah, I think he enjoyed torturing me the most.
The depraved couple Stephen Kress and Michelle Brandes stand accused of the sadistic murder of Miranda Corsett. After enduring a week of torture, Miranda had a pool ball forced into her mouth before being suffocated with plastic wrap. Her body was then decapitated, dismembered, and discarded in a dumpster. But which of them was truly capable of such an atrocity?
Michelle go in there and beat her up. Michelle's hitting the girl harder than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting the girl with open palms and
Don't fall for him. Don't fall for his life.
As detectives investigate, they are outraged by the mindless motive behind this monstrous crime. And what they uncover next wasn't just disturbing, it will haunt them forever.
You've beat her up, you've raped her, you've got...
I did not.
In the state of Florida, sticking this inside somebody else's body is...
On February 24th, 2024, 16-year-old Miranda Corsett, the mother of an 11-month-old baby, was reported missing to the Gulfport Police Department by her grandmother. A few days later, a tip revealed that Miranda had met 35-year-old Stephen Kress through Grindr and had visited his home on February 14th. The next day, on February 15th, Miranda voluntarily returned to Stephen's house, where he lived with his partner, Michelle, and a third roommate, Pam. However, she was never seen again. On March 5th, Stephen was arrested on unrelated charges, including aggravated assault, drug possession, and resisting arrest. When detectives summoned him for questioning, they had no clue they were stepping into a horror that would haunt them forever.
This was never supposed to happen. Never was supposed to happen.
What wasn't supposed to happen?
This girl was never supposed to be in this situation. This girl was never supposed to be in this. So I met her off the Grindr app, which is like a gay hookup site. And I don't know what a 16-year-old girl is doing on an adult hookup site. I guess it's irrelevant. She told me she was 20 at first, and then later came out afterwards that she was 16, which really it didn't mean anything to me. Her age meant nothing. There's one thing that she did to me, and that was just one thing I was trying to resolve. She stole a gold ring of mine. What about overdoses? That must be Michelle's way of trying to cover her part up in something, because there was no overdose in any. There was nothing like that was involved. So I picked her up. We went back home. We're chilling. I bought her some food. She's a real picky eater, I guess. So I bought her a smoothie from Wawa, and my ring, which is in property right now, was given back to me by Michelle. This Michelle, do you know where Michelle is? You need to pick Michelle. After that, you pick Michelle up.
Okay.
And this can be confirmed by Pam.
Okay.
She confessed it to in front of Pam, and her reasoning for it was working, but she confessed it in front of Pam. So my ring comes up missing, and
on the same day you picked her
on
up?
the same day I picked her up, it was just us two in the room. Pam was in the other room. Pam's got her own room in there. And
us two who? You and Miranda?
Me and Miranda. We're the only two in the room.
Which room?
The living room, which I made my bedroom of that house.
The downstairs apartment?
Yes.
At 27?
Yes, sir.
Oh, 27.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So in the process of me ordering food for her, my ring comes up missing. It was a little bit too big for my pinky, so it could slide off if whatever, it could just slide off. And I remember when I went to get off the bed, I supported my weight on the bed to go get the doors for the food, and that's where my ring slid off. My ring slid off on the bed.
Right.
So as I'm eating my food, I'm realizing my ring's not on my finger. So I'm like, I search the whole immediate area. My ring's not there. Miranda stole my ring. Miranda stole my ring. So I'm telling her, man, like, look, there's nobody else here. I know, it's nice. It's a nice ring. You might want it, but it's not yours. Just give it back. I go in with this for a whole 24 hours. And I'm telling her, like, hey, man, my fault in this is that I would not let her leave without giving me my ring back.
Stephen accused Miranda of stealing his prized possession, a suspicion so irrational that it drove him to take her hostage. His chilling words that she would not leave without the ring foreshadowed the nightmare that was about to unfold. When the ring remained missing, Steve called Michelle, setting the stage for a rapid and terrifying escalation. As detectives shift their focus to Michelle, her story unfolds like a haunting confession that changes everything.
But there was a mirror over here on the right-hand side, and as he was looking on the shelves, I was looking at the mirror, and I swore I saw the ring on the very top shelf. I didn't say anything then because I was too scared to. I ended up leaving, going back to my mom's, and I mentioned something about possibly seeing on Messenger that I saw something gold, a gold ring on the top shelf. And I was like, oh, really? He's like, it's not there. Or no, I don't even think he said that it wasn't there. He never actually responded to that. I'm not with him. He says something about your girl's in real bad shape. And I said, I didn't believe him. Because from what I'm used to, you take something, or he thinks you take something, or you cross him, or whatever, it's an automatic, you're getting your ass beat. So I didn't believe him, because it's already been, 2 days now, and the girl there's not a mark on the girl. Now, he said something about she looks like E.T. Like, what the f*** mean she looks like E.T.? She wants to talk to you, is what he says. Now, I get there, her head is swollen. She's got 2 black eyes. Now
that was 2 days after.
That was 2 days
after Valentine's.
Okay. So now we're talking about what, 17th?
16th. After Valentine's Day?
Nope.
2 full days.
She went home on the
So 2
14th.
days
She
in.
came back the 15th. So now
17th.
it's the 17th.
Okay.
We kept her. Oh my God, he kept her for like 7 days. He kept her for a week. From the 15th, he kept her for a week. Because it was the 24th. It was my birthday. The 23rd to the 24th is when she died.
Oh.
Oh my God. He beat me and her side by side because I said I believed her and she didn't have the ring.
Michelle's words drip with horror. She rushes to play the victim, though detectives question whether her anguish is genuine or rehearsed. She paints Stephen as the monster, and with his next words, he seems determined to prove her right.
How did you keep her from leaving?
I just told her that she couldn't leave. I didn't restrain her. I didn't do anything to her. I just say, man, just please give me my ring back. You know what I'm saying?
But she wasn't free to get out and walk out the door.
I mean, if she would have tried, I don't know if I would have stopped her or not. Everything was bravado at this point in time. It's like I'm telling her, and I'm hoping that I'm able to just scare her into giving me my ring back. So I called up Michelle to see if Michelle will help me get the ring back from her. Like they have a female to female connection or something, that anything I could use to try to get her to give me my ring back. So all this on text message as well. So I text Michelle on Facebook Messenger. I'm like, hey man, this girl over here stole my ring. Will you please help me get my ring back? So she agrees and comes over. You know, she comes over there and stuff. And the first thing she does when she gets there was looks for my ring in the house. And I'm cool with that because I just want my ring back. So the sooner I get my ring back, the sooner this can just be done. So she finds my ring, and she doesn't tell me she finds my ring. And how I know that is because she gave me my ring back after all this is said and done. And Pam was there when she found my ring in my car. My ring was never in my car. It never was in my car. She never went to outside to put it in my car. Michelle found my ring that she stole. So I don't know this at the time. Michelle doesn't tell me at the time. So now this drags on for a week. This drags on for a week.
Wait, so you've got this girl in your house for an entire
A
week?
week.
Were you feeding her?
Yes.
Were you beating her?
I lumped her up, yes. I hit her at
What
first.
do you mean you lumped her up?
So at first, it took me a while before I put my hands on her. Like, I really tried everything I could possibly do to get my ring back.
Like what?
Like, pleading with her, telling her, man, like, this stuff is important to me. I just got out of prison for doing 13 years. I've just started having my own stuff for myself. This stuff means something to me, man. I just started having my own shit. It means something to me. I was not willing to take a loss on my ring when she stole it, and you can damn well give it back to me. And I'm telling her, like, please, let's use this as a learning experience. Let's
Did you
grow
pat her
from
down?
this. Yes.
So she's wearing clothes, you patted her down, you couldn't find the ring?
I even bought a metal detector.
Well, where do you think she was hiding it?
I thought she either swallowed it or put it up inside of her, or she had it hidden somewhere else.
Okay.
I knew she had it, and she was disrespecting me and mocking me the whole time. Miranda is, to me.
Miranda is.
Yeah, like, I couldn't fathom, why would you steal somebody?
What was she doing to mock you?
She just like this. She said she got it from her grandma. And she said she'd be like, I'd be like, man, please give me my ring, please, man, please. And she'd be like, she'll just do like this to me, like this. She went this. She'd like this.
Wait, you mean like she might have been shaking in fear?
No.
Because that's what you look like when you do that to
Right.
me.
But she.
When I think of a 16-year-old girl shaking like
It's
that,
not.
that's fear.
Michelle was upset that I chose Miranda over her on Valentine's Day. So I think that's where her motive came from. Her spite for Miranda came from this.
Stephen coldly admits that he beat her up for days. His words for the brutal assaults he inflicted on Miranda. He justifies the abuse as punishment for the missing ring, speaking as if her suffering was deserved. He even points to his 13 years in prison, portraying himself as the victim, though it seems more like an outlet for years of repressed rage. What unfolds next reveals the full extent of Stephen's sadism, while Michelle readies herself to distort the truth beyond recognition.
The way that I was able to get him to stop beating me was if I agreed to help beat her. So yeah, I hit her. I hit her a couple times. A few times. I can't tell you. I hit her.
Close fist, a smack.
Close fists. Close fist. She didn't make a sound. She kept eating it like there was an agreement. Like they had an agreement. Like something was, like something. At the end, he said that she wasn't supposed to die. And I have a recording where I told him, I said, I figured it out. This was your fantasy. You played out your real life fantasy. Like, you wanted this to happen. Like, he's sick. I know he's sick. I know he's sick. And he said, yep, good job. When it's on recording, it's on my phone. I have recording, I have text messages, I have conversations between him and I. Like, they're trying to use me as a scapegoat. They're trying to use me. And I don't understand why. Why did you pick me? Like, why'd you pick me? I loved you. I can't believe this is happening. This is my real life. Like, this is my real life. Like, all because I fell in love with a monster. He had this fantasy, because he's always talked about snatching some girl off the street and, like, taking advantage of her, and that.
So go back to the day that Miranda died. Tell me what happened.
He started off with open hand.
What day was this, by the way?
I don't know. The 23rd, I'm assuming. The 23rd of February.
Okay.
Leading up to the 23rd, he gradually became more aggressive. He went from open hand, just the face, the head, to then the body, to closed fist.
Miranda endured relentless physical and psychological torment. Michelle confessed to hitting her, claiming it was the only way to survive. But her words reeked of pretense. Jealousy may have driven her deeper into the assault, But nothing could prepare them for Stephen's next revelation, a shocking twist that would turn the entire case upside down.
Is it true you used to take animals to the Skyway?
Yes,
What'd you do with them?
I would kill them.
Do you feel a need to kill them?
No,
Why did you do it then?
I was stressed out.
Does killing them give you stress relief?
Stressed out. Pam and Michelle repeatedly they would be short on their rent. They would threaten where I slept at. They just would constantly bicker and about nothing to me all the time. Like I was the enemy to them.
So you would kill an animal.
I would kill an animal so I would not. It helped me to relieve my stress and my anger so I would not hurt them.
Where would you get the animals from?
Craigslist. People give away animals on Craigslist.
Any kind of animal?
Pretty much. Anything from like a guinea pig, a rabbit, dog, cat.
And what do? You throw them off the Skyway when you're done with them?
The Skyway is another one of Michelle's things. I wouldn't take it to the Skyway. I would take it to the Skyway. I would say if you go to my house and do a what's the agent that they use to uncover blood, traces of blood?
Yeah.
You put that in my house, the entire house might glow.
Because you killed that many animals in there?
Yes, sir.
And then what do you do with the carcasses?
Throw them in the dumpster. So the Skyway thing is another one of Michelle's.
Has killing animals like that been something you've always done, or
No,
what is it?
It just recently started. From living with Pam. Pam's
How many animals do you think you've killed?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say, man. A lot.
Yeah.
I see. It seems like I'm a bad guy right now, man. Like, it seems like I'm a bad guy.
I'm not.
I'm not a bad guy like that. Like I've been pushed.
It's not for me to judge.
I understand.
You, okay.
I understand.
But I'm trying to understand your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
So
my mind is this: I did 11 years in prison at a young age.
Yeah.
I got out, and I was faced with many adversities, and I like things would just keep happening to me. Like small things keep happening to me. Things keep happening. I could never catch a break.
In a chilling admission, Stephen confesses that he kills animals whenever he feels stressed over life's simplest frustrations. Yet he dares to claim he isn't a bad person, a statement that only exposes the depth of his depravity. When Michelle is pressed about this disturbing behavior, she paints an even darker picture.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about too is, what about the pets and animals that he gets off Craigslist?
What about them?
Tell me about it, because it's disturbing.
Extremely.
So what does he do? What happens?
He picks them up and he that's how he started with me. I was sitting on the toilet. He took a puppy. He was looking at me dead in my eyes and he says, "This is, instead of me doing this to you, this is how I do it." He snapped each one of the puppy's limbs as I'm on the toilet. And of course, I tried to remain calm, but I can't help but tears are streaming down my face. That's how it started with the mind.
How many animals did you see him
I don't
kill?
know.
If you
I
could
don't know. Too many.
How long has he been doing this for?
I don't know.
Since you've known him?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the only animal you observed him doing that to? Was that one time?
No.
Is it always dogs?
No.
What other animals?
Other animals. The other animals. Cats. Guinea pigs.
Is it usually the same way? Or is it different methods of how he kills them?
Experiments.
So,
What do you mean by that?
He experiments different. So he He's obsessed.
With killing?
Yes.
Stab these dogs? Stab any animals?
Yeah.
Does he abuse objects?
Yes.
Can you, I know it's gotta be a lot for you, I get it. I don't get it, but I know it's a lot for you. I'm just asking you to do your best to try to help us out with this. So what else is he using?
What do you mean?
To commit these violent acts?
Anything. He busted this thing with the extender of a bolt, the one that goes around like
the tire.
No, I grabbed the tire iron that
Okay.
time, and he
Okay.
wasn't expecting me to grab a tire iron, and that's why he finally stopped the car and let me the fuck out. It was an extension that goes on the end of like a drill that will tighten something. It was just a skinny one, and I went to block, and he was like, "Oh, pop, pop," and this whole thing swelled the fuck up. Anything that will prolong the inevitable.
He liked torturing.
Yeah. Yes. I think he enjoyed torturing me the most.
Stephen's sadism is profoundly psychotic, but detectives, determined to uncover who ended Miranda's life, refocused their investigation on him, pressing for answers about that fateful day.
So let's talk about Miranda and the shaking.
Okay.
And so you had her in your house for how long?
It was up to a week. It was a week.
You had her in the house a week.
For a week.
You wouldn't let her leave.
I told her
you thought that she was mocking you by shaking.
It wasn't just shaking that she would be doing. She would also be saying stuff to me.
Like what?
Like she would be saying, she was saying she never seen it, and then she said, "Oh, I know it's outside for a fact. It's over here outside." And then she'd say that she hadn't seen it again, and then she'd say, "Oh wait, I remember it's in the kitchen over here." And then she'd say it was in the bathroom over there. And then she told me it was behind the mirror over here. She led me through this, like I don't know why. I don't know why somebody in this position would disrespect.
So how else did you search her?
I searched with a metal detector, and I stuck my fingers up her booty and up her. I'm telling you the truth, my man. I'm telling you the truth.
All right.
I was dedicated to get my ring back. I called the St. Pete Police Department, and I said, "Hey man, this girl has my ring, man. She stole my ring, man. Can you guys please come assist me to get my ring back?" They told me that I was in no position. I was not legally allowed to search her, and the police was not going to come over there and search her, and all I could do was file a police report. So she was going to
Wait. A police officer came to your house and told you
I called
that?
the police department, and that's what the operator dispatch told me.
When did you call the police?
A day or 2 or 3 after I already had her. So I called the St. Pete Police Department.
Yeah.
Spoke to somebody.
And a dispatcher told you.
I told her that my metal detector is going off in her private area, and that I think the girl had my ring up her privates, and could somebody please come out here to help retrieve my ring, is what I told them. And the lady told me that I had no legal right to search her.
You don't.
I understand. I'm just being honest.
But I mean, I'm surprised that we would tell you something like that without. I mean, that's just okay. Let's keep going.
Okay.
All right. So you searched her. You digitally pictured her. You put your fingers up
Yes,
her and her.
Yes, sir.
Her.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I did. Yes, sir.
And you didn't find the ring.
Didn't find it.
All right. So what happened?
So she's still telling me that it's over here, it's over there. At one time she says that she thinks Michelle has it. When I relayed the information to Michelle come in there and beat her up. Michelle's hitting the girl harder than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting the girl with open palms and shit. Michelle's hitting her close.
Did the girl when you stuck your fingers in her rectum, did the girl resist?
No,
she was that scared of you.
She was scared of Michelle. She was scared of Michelle.
I don't know, dude.
She's scared of me too. She's scared of me.
How can she not be scared of you?
Right.
She's 90 pounds. How much do you weigh?
But she's still fucking me.
Was she really?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure you weren't just imagining that?
No,
because
sir.
What was she saying that she was talking to?
She's telling me that she doesn't care. I said I had rent coming up. I had 1 week left to get my rent up. She says she doesn't care.
I said, you don't care if I'm going to be going on the streets? Like, you don't care about like my house, everything that I have going for me? You don't care that this is going to be lost because I'm over here focusing on you trying to get my ring back?
Yeah.
And she would tell me no, she doesn't care. And then she'd do like this to me. She'd do like this. It's not a shake, it's a taunt. She would taunt me like this.
I don't know what that is.
She said she got it from her grandma.
It doesn't taunt me. I don't understand that.
Because she's not giving me my ring back, it's a taunt. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so with you being taunted, you'd already beat her up. You said you lumped her up. You've already digitally pictured her. You've already basically raped her. A 16-year-old girl. I mean, so you think that this 16-year-old girl who 16 is taunting you?
Miranda's family admitted she had a shady past, and her cousin accused police of being slow to act, dismissing her because of her lifestyle. Meanwhile, Stephen speaks as if his actions were perfectly normal. He turned against Michelle, but the extremes he went to over a missing ring were sickening. And yet, this was only the beginning of his chilling confession.
I just don't get it. But okay, but let's keep going ahead. So then Michelle comes over and beats her up.
Michelle was already over there. Michelle was already over there for the whole time. I called Michelle immediately.
Okay.
So Michelle has been over there.
Where was Pam?
In her room. Pam's aware of what's going on too. Pam, if anything, Pam's guilty because Pam could have reported this before it got to this point. This was been going on. Pam's a sweetheart. Pam does not deserve to be in any trouble for this. She doesn't. It's unfortunate for Pam.
Okay, all right. Keep going.
So, where are we at?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. You've got this girl in your house. You're torturing her. You've beat her up. You've raped her. You've got.
I did not rape her.
In the state of Florida, sticking this inside somebody else's body is rape.
Okay, so be it, man.
It is. I'm just telling you the letter of the law.
Okay.
You stick something else inside of somebody else's body, that's rape.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, but that's what it was.
Okay.
Whether what the intention was or not.
Okay.
So then Michelle comes and starts doing it with you, and how long does this go on?
This goes on for a week. Man. But not the. I only searched her one time. Like if she didn't have it in there, then so be it. Now I'm waiting for her to shit out. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm waiting for her to shit out. Any injury that I cause her, I'm going to CVS and I'm buying her medication for it.
What kind of medication?
Whatever she needs, some sore throat medication, some.
Why would she have a sore throat?
Why would?
Did you stick something down her throat?
No.
Why would she need sore throat medication then from whatever injuries you
Michelle
caused her?
choked her. And I'm being 100 with you, man. I just told you some foul shit, man. Like I'm being 100 with you, man. I'm not trying to deflect blame on anybody else. I'm not trying to pin anything on anybody else. I own up to what I did. I'm owning up to what I did. I'm not trying to defend or deflect on anybody else, man.
All right.
Michelle has more in this than I do. And I'm the one that's telling her you can't leave until you give my ring back. Michelle's causing all the big blows and shit. I'm not letting anything bad enough happen to the girl that I can't just let her go home after a couple of days healing up. I just wanted my ring back, dude. I just wanted my ring back. That's it. Okay? Michelle's got some shit going on. Nothing's happened to the girl to where she can't heal up in a couple of days and go home. That's on me. I'm making sure of it. You know what I'm saying? But the girl she said she had some kind of a disease where she bruised really easy and she was really thin. She was delicate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how delicate the girl is. So with that in mind, like I'm making sure I don't do anything to the girl that's gonna make sure that she can't get my shit back and she can't just go home in a couple days after healing up. That was my goal, was to do whatever till she gave me my shit back, let her heal up, go home. I'm telling her this will be a learning experience for everybody. You shouldn't be going inside of people's house you don't know stealing shit, man. That's my whole thing was. That was my whole thing. Michelle, it was more her spite for not taking her out for Valentine's Day. As petty as it sounds, man. That's what I bring from it. So Michelle had my ring the whole time. She said she found it in my car after the fact. So Pam can confirm all this.
After the fact of what?
After the fact that she had died.
According to Stephen, Michelle pulled a billiard ball from the pool table, slipped it into a sock, and forced it into Miranda's mouth. She then wrapped Miranda's face in plastic, suffocating her. Stephen insists he told Michelle not to cover Miranda's nose, but claims she ignored him. He says he tried to intervene, but it was too late. Miranda died from asphyxiation, a combination of the pool ball and plastic wrap that sealed her fate. Yet what they did to her body afterward was even more disturbing.
Tried to wake her up and checked like her chest, and she was dead. She was dead.
Did he try chest? Did he
Yes.
try chest compressions
Yes.
and stuff?
Yes. He did. He did.
So at this point,
I told him.
it's you, him,
Mm-hmm.
Miranda.
Pam.
Pam's in the house too.
Yeah.
Did Pam
She
see
was
any of this stuff?
Pam came out and saw the body. He would go to Pam every so often and tell her something through the door. Pam knew everything. Pam knew everything. Everything. She knew everything. She knew everything, and I don't understand why. Why would she lie?
So Miranda's dead.
Miranda's dead.
What happens next?
Miranda's dead. He can't stay there anymore because that's where it happens. We need to go somewhere else. He says, your mom's still in Puerto Rico, right? Yeah. Can't we just go to your house? Just for somewhere safe to go? I guess, yeah. Go to my house. So we go to my mom's house, me, him, and Pam. Pam was there the entire time. Go to my mom's house. He is adamant that he wants to do.
Did he seem fascinated by this? Okay.
He had a heart on the whole time, and he was turned on, and I even said something about it, and he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, when it was evident. It was evident.
He had an erection.
He had an erection. He was turned on. He liked it. He enjoyed it. This was all part of a fantasy. And me not knowing what was going on, my pure raw reaction was part of it too.
On February 23rd, Stephen, Michelle, and Pam moved Miranda's body to Michelle's mother's home in Largo, where Stephen decapitated and dismembered her using undisclosed tools. Forensic evidence later confirmed the crime. The remains, placed in trash bags, were even captured on CCTV. The following day, February 24th, in a grotesque twist, the group celebrated Michelle's birthday at Popeyes and a mini golf course. Miranda's remains still in the car trunk. That night, they dumped the bags in a dumpster in Ruskin. But just when detectives thought the case had reached its darkest point, an unsettling revelation awaited them.
That's how I got this stuff in the first place, because Angel bought it for me. So I'm telling Angel, I'm telling my mom, sending the pictures of them lumped up, and I'm like, man, look, man, like, she stole my ring, man. She stole my ring. She's not giving it back. I need my ring back. I can't possibly move forward without my ring. Like, I just could not take an L on my ring like that. I just couldn't. So there's that kind of evidence right there that.
Can I quickly?
Yes,
So
sir.
you sent Angel's the one who got you the ring.
Yes.
And you sent pictures of
Her swollen
Miranda.
up. Yeah.
So Angel has those pictures.
Yes.
Okay. So Angel knew the extent of what was happening.
Angel, yeah, he's a good person, man. He doesn't deserve.
Does he know the totality of everything?
I told him after the fact.
Does he know she's dead?
Yes.
Okay.
And like I said, like, he does not deserve to be in any trouble for this. But
Your mom knows this as well. Your mom knows this.
my mom knows.
Everything.
She knows.
How about the body? What you do with the body?
She knows. Angel was very disgruntled and very uncomfortable with it, and he was I had a feeling that he could have maybe even said something to somebody about it. Angel's a good person. He really is. He's not involved in anything like that. And the same thing for my mom. Like she does not deserve anything to be brought from this at all. You know? Michelle, me, and to a lesser degree Pam. And Pam can confirm. Michelle saying that she killed her. Pam can confirm that.
When did you tell your mom?
I told her maybe like 3 days after it happened. After like this initial shock wore off and stuff like that there.
Had you sent him the pictures of this little girl?
Swole up, yeah.
What was the purpose of that? I'm just
The
curious.
purpose was to get sympathy for me. So I was trying to get them to buy me another ring, and then everything would just be good. I just wanted a ring. I didn't want to take a loss on the ring.
Your whole thing was, I want my ring back,
That's
no
it.
matter what it was.
Not no matter what, but I was going to go through, and at least make an effort to try to get my shit back.
And why was that so sentimental to you?
Because I never had my whole life. I never had anything. I went to prison when I was 16 years old, and I got out when I was 27. So like I'm just starting to learn to live my life and have things of my own. And I don't think it's right for somebody to be able to come into your house and steal from you and be able to walk there with your.
Sort of like the shit you went to prison for.
That was for burglaries, armed burglaries and stuff like that.
Going into somebody's house and taking.
That's another thing that I told her too. I'm like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you held a person against their will, visually penetrated them, and eventually killed them.
I didn't kill her.
Okay, well
I didn't kill her.
You were complicit to her killing
Yes,
if that
fair.
person did it.
Fair.
But you did. So you contributed to a person's death for doing what you got caught doing when you were 16.
She was never supposed to die. Ever. Ever.
Dude,
She never was supposed to pass, man. She wasn't even supposed to come close to it. If anything, like I said, I was telling her the whole time, man, like there's nothing that she can't heal up from after a couple of days and go home was my intention. And the whole other time I'm trying to get other people to just replace it for me so I can just be done with the shit. That was my intention for sending them the pictures. My mom, Jamie, and Angel.
So you wanted a family member of yours and or a friend to see what you were doing to this girl so that they could buy you the ring.
And then we could end
And
it.
that as long as you had your ring,
Everything
you
was
would have
cool.
let her
Yes,
go.
sir.
So that was like a cry out for you
Yes,
to
sir.
stop
Yes, sir.
hurting this woman.
Yes, sir.
Stephen documented the abuse by taking 5 photos of Miranda's injuries and sending them to friends and family, including his mother. The images depicted her nude, battered and swollen. In the final photo, her face was so disfigured she was nearly unrecognizable. Disturbingly, police alleged that none of the recipients, not even his mother, reported the abuse to authorities.
Any drugs or anything like that during the course of this?
Nah.
Meth?
Constantly smoke. I had never smoked meth until I got with him. I smoked meth. And we smoked weed. I didn't smoke weed. He smoked weed. I would hit it once and I'd be high. So but meth. It was all meth.
Is there anything else that neither of us have asked from you that we should know?
Don't fall for him. Don't fall for his life. Just know that he's going. He believes his own lies. He believes his own lies. So it's very convincing.
I briefly, before we stepped out of the room, I started asking you a question about what the plan was going forward. If there was something that you guys had spoke about, what you guys were going to do.
It was stick together, and then it was. I couldn't. I was going back and forth between, and my original plan was just to commit suicide. I just wanted to commit suicide because I wanted to commit suicide, and then I realized that I'm still a mom.
Roommate Pam alleged that Michelle had stolen the ring herself, framing Miranda out of jealousy. She added that after Miranda's death, Michelle admitted to finding the ring in Stephen's car, but was too afraid to return it. Meanwhile, Michelle claimed that Miranda was free to leave at any time. Yet by that logic, she too could have escaped her abusive relationship or alerted the authorities, yet never did. She brands Stephen a liar, only for him to hurl the same accusation back at her.
All right. She I just don't know what she's gonna tell you guys, man. Like, prove me a liar, yeah, man. She's got me on a aggravated assault charge right now, and the camera can prove that
That didn't occur.
I never tried to put her into a car or anything that she said. So that will at least help to prove that she's a liar. You know what I'm saying? So whatever she's trying to say, on numerous occasions say that she did it because she said that she said that she did it because I gave her the nod. Is what she says. That's how she admits to it.
The sinister couple frame each other, but who murdered Miranda in cold blood? Stephen Grass and Michelle Brandis have been charged with first-degree murder and kidnapping of a minor, with prosecutors also considering charges of mutilation of a corpse, child endangerment, obstruction of justice, and possible child abuse imagery. Stephen remains in the Pinellas County Jail without bail and has entered a plea of not guilty. Meanwhile, Michelle has also been denied bail, with proceedings pending. Both remain jailed as prosecutors pursue the death penalty, citing the victim's age, kidnapping, torture, premeditation, and body disposal.